everybody. Good evening. I hope everyone is avoiding the lightning in these storms we're having lately. Last year, Jen and I made a ton of fish dip. It was a huge hit. What primary fish we use is bluefish. We did a video last year on the quickest ways to fillet a bluefish, and it's super simple. So I thought I'd do a little video just to show you what goes on in pulling this fish. We've already gotten it smoked. It's smoked for about 6 to 7 hours. We smoke between, I'm going to say 130 and maybe 160 at the highest temp. And it's all natural wood. We don't use hickory, we use an oak. And it seems to be more of a mellow smoke flavor that saturates the meat all the way through. The biggest problem we've had with this is people come by and they get a tub of dip from us. And they call us by the time they get home and say they need more because they ate it on their way home. And it's super good. Most people wouldn't even consider a bluefish for a fish dip. If you've never tried it, hit us up. We'll hook you up with a small dish to give it a shot. But this is how we actually, what I call, pull the fish. So we smoke it with the skin on. That skin helps hold all that fat inside the fish, which I think gives it a better flavor. So along the spine bone, this fish will just split super, super easy. When it does, we peel one side off the skin, flip it over, and there we have the other side. So there's our skin layer out of the way. And I think the key for our fish dip, which kind of sets it apart, is that we cut out every blemish, every bloodline, every bone comes out by hand. If you do a bigger fish, a kingfish or an amberjack, it's a lot easier, a lot less work, a lot less labor intensive. This fish does require a lot more attention to get it ready to mix, but it's definitely worth it. So once we get our skin off, we just take a nice sharp knife and we just start basically skinning along and pulling the bloodline off of that meat. A lot of this you see in here is smoke color, and I don't worry too much about trying to save it. The smoke is really saturated into this fish, so cutting that off won't hurt it a bit. But a lot of people ask us, what we do to smoke the fish to get the flavor in it like it is. I know a lot of people use electric smokers and such. It'd definitely be a lot quicker that way. This is a lot more time intensive, but I think the extra steps we take to make sure every blemish is out of this meat is what gives it that extra kick and keeps people coming back wanting more. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit of what we do in order to make this dip. And if you want some, hit us up. AA out.